it's really easy, whether universal or GA4, to track conversions if you land on a landing page, a confirmation thank you page. I know there's a lot of debate out there. Some designers just hate a thank you page.
It's a good user experience, though.
I think it's a great user experience. That's why I do it. Like if I fill out a form, I want to know someone got it.
Yes.
And those of us,
otherwise, you're sitting there going, "Did it submit?" Right, I did that once and like submitted something twice because it just had a little check mark at the bottom, and then I realized later I was like, "Oops, I submitted it twice," and I hate things like that because then I am not a big website form submitter simply because a lot of times if it's a question I want to find an email because I've had such poor experience in the past with getting an actual answer. You submit a form and then you never hear from them. So, yeah, that's at least getting that page, it's submitted.
Right.
So, yeah.
And that if I weren't doing Google Analytics tracking, I'd still want that because even though we all know that just because you see a confirmation page doesn't really mean a human being has seen that email.
Exactly.
It feels that way.
Yes. Yeah. At least I know on the part that I did it properly. So
right.
The
company could be a fool.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, question.
Yeah.
So are you saying when somebody submits a form or be it a contact form or sign up for a newsletter, just whatever, that having it come up, when you say thank you page, are you like where they get thank you, blah, 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 and some type of expectation? Or were you talking about loading an actual page?
So what I'm recommending, and I do for almost all my clients, some of them won't let me, but is that you fill out a form and you load a completely new page that says, thank you for submitting our form. We get back to you within a business day. In the meantime, you can check out our Facebook page, whatever you want to put on your confirmation.
I also like to put phone number and email because some people, they submit it and it's like, I need somebody now.
Well, let me get to that in a second, but
depending on the business.
But that's my recommendation, Anita, is that you have a new page that loads rather than a little, because something like contact form 7 or other will just have a little thing underneath the form says, email submitted real quick.
Yeah, like a whole separate URL. And because that's what you'll use in Google Analytics to track it, is that separate URL.
Is that more clear, Anita?
Okay, so what you're having the form to do then is rather than show, in my case, a paragraph,
right.
actually send them to a new page, which is a different way of tracking how many people are actually doing X or Y.
Right. So first of all, I think this is a good user experience. Second of all, if you set up what I call a thank you page in Google Analytics as a goal destination, you can track that and know how many people submitted the form, because the only way they would have gotten to that page is by submitting your form. So now you know not just how many people came to your website, traffic, you can then know this many people then contacted me as a result, or signed up for my email newsletter as a result, or downloaded my tips on whatever as a result. So that's why setting it up as a goal, and it is really easy to set up a unique page as a goal in Google Analytics, so that you can confirm that indeed someone has taken an action that is of value to you or your business.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense, especially if it's something like you had them download or, got a whole bunch of information from them. God knows if I spend more than 15 seconds